Hey friends, okay, so earlier today I told you that I had a second announcement and update for you guys, and if you'd been diagnosed with stage 1 or stage 2 breast cancer, that you were going to want to hear this. So you guys know that I have gone to Mexico for my radiation treatments. Basically, if you're new to following me, it is the place that saved my life after going very, very quickly from stage 2 bordering 3 to a stage 4 very aggressive cancer. And this clinic called the Integrative Cancer Center of America, which I call ICCA, have been phenomenal. When I had the cancer that mutated and I needed immediate attention, I had no doubts in my mind that I was going back to ICCA. So they've been phenomenal for me. They have literally saved my life twice. And I continue to work with them and I consult with them, and I love Dr. Vargas. You guys have heard me talk about Dr. Vargas, and he is like one of the few doctors that I have ever had the experience of being able to sit down with, and him to fully listen to like all of my concerns, answer all of my questions, the way that he explains things a 10-year-old can understand, which is really important when you're going through cancer. Like, you need to understand what's going on with your body, what are the next steps that are going to be for you, and you need someone who's able to communicate with you with empathy and with compassion and with deep knowledge. And he's been doing this for over 40 years, you guys. Like, the guy has seen and done some things, let me tell you. So I love this clinic, and I love Greg, who's the founder of it. And I actually just recently spoke to Greg, and he informed me that they are now launching a new program for early stage breast cancer that I wish had been around when I was first diagnosed. And had I known about it, knowing what I know now, no hesitation would have gone to ICCA to do this. So I have notes here because I don't want to miss out on the things that they're offering. It is that important. I want to make sure that you guys understand what's available to you. And so it's called the 5 Points Breast Cancer Care. And they do a complete physical exam. So a lot of people sometimes haven't had a PET scan, have only done minimal kind of tests and examination to really know the extent of the cancer that they're dealing with. And so if you have not had a PET scan or a CT scan or any kind of imaging, that is part of the program that they are offering. And this is huge. And if you have not done a PET scan yet, I highly, highly encourage you to do one, because it is the gold standard when it comes to cancer care. It is the only way to really know where and if there's cancer through your body. Like, your body will light up like a Christmas tree showing where the cancer is in your body. A CT scan does not do that, an MRI does not do that, an X-ray doesn't do that, nothing but the PET scan does that. So super crucial for you guys to get a PET scan. So this is something that they do offer. So if you haven't gotten it, don't worry about it. They're gonna take care of it. They also do something called a protected biopsy. Now this is huge. So when it comes to doing a biopsy on a tumor, there is major concern with something called seeding. So what happens is that tumor has encased all of those cancer cells, so it is contained. But when you put a needle through it, and as soon as you take that needle out, now there's a hole, and there is potential escape of those cancer stem cells that are escaping from that tumor, and that's what's called seeding. And what happens is now it starts to go through your body and it becomes systemic. This is where we see metastasis. This is where we just see things that we don't ever want to see. Now, unfortunately, in the States, they fail miserably at trying to be proactive at preventing any kind of seeding of happening. So with ICCA, they do a protective biopsy, and they have a couple of methods that they would do. One of them would just be one very low dose of chemo, and basically that it is not going to allow any of the cancer cells to, if they do escape, to survive, because they're going to be gone, done. So you are minimizing your risk significantly by doing this protective biopsy. You'll also get a pathology report within 72 hours or less. So typically it can take up to 10 days. If you're newly diagnosed, it is, or even not newly diagnosed, it is just really stressful to do a test and have to wait that many days to get the results. Like, scanxiety and anxiety over these results is very, very real. So to be able to get those results back really quick is huge. The accessibility that ICCA has is like nothing I've ever experienced here in the States or in California, where I've gone for my treatments in the past. They also do a tumor board review with a strategic treatment plan. So that means that They have a team of doctors with different specialties that sit down to a round table. And a round table is all of these doctors meeting together, looking over your case. And again, each one has a different specialty. So they're going to discuss what is going to be the best protocol and treatment plan for you. So it's tailored. Now, I've been to other clinics that say they tailor it, and let me tell you, they do not. That's a big fat lie. ICCA does tailor it. The first experience I had going down there, the first things we did is they took a CT scan, they looked over everything. I had already had a PET scan, so they did a comparison, and they got together and roundtabled my case, and they were like, you're gonna do this many weeks of radiation, we're gonna target this spot, and this is what we're gonna do, and this is what you're going to expect, and if you have pain, we have pain management, et cetera, et cetera. So I was fully covered, and this is one of the things I love. And so again, this is what they're offering as a new program for stage 1 and stage 2 breast cancer. They're also offering minimally invasive tumor ablation. So that means no surgery, which is fantastic. Again, in my earlier stages of cancer, had I known that, I would have jumped on this. They do give you a selection of IV infusions as well. And there is a customized low dose chemo that you'll take, but typically that's only for a few months. So again, you're minimizing that toxicity that you wouldn't potentially normally get if you're doing conventional treatment plans, where they're just like, well, we're just gonna blast you full bore with chemo, etc. And there's so many long-term, effects and damage that can happen. So to be able to do something for low dose that's still effective for a short period of time, it's almost like a no-brainer. So I am really excited to be able to help Greg get this message out of this program that they're doing with their 5 Points Breast Cancer Care. So if you guys have more questions, please reach out to them. It is ICCA. That's how you can find them on Instagram. They do free consultations. So no matter what your situation, no matter what your stage, you can call them, you can tell them what's going on with you, and based off of the information that they receive from you, they can kind of give you an idea of what a game plan would be for you. They are quick, they are effective, they are honest, they do what they say they're gonna do, and the actual care team is out of this world, you guys. They are amazing. I wanna speak to Marcelino, who is the concierge. He is literally a guardian angel. He is so sweet. He gets you anything that you need. He is there to comfort you. He has seen so much in his time working in this industry, and he's an absolute gem while you're down there. He's like your comfy blanket, like honestly amazing. Then you have Dr. Vargas, who I've already spoken about, who's just phenomenal and tons of experience. You have Angelina and some of their other nurses, which are just so sweet, and they just really take care of you, and they make you feel like you're not alone. They give you hope. This team takes the time to sit down with you and go over your concerns, tell you what your treatment plan is going to be, and really explain it. And for myself, in the situation when I first went to ICCA, it was so scary because, you guys, I literally had maybe a month left of life. Like legit, it was that bad. And the whole time I was there, it was challenging because of the situation I was in physically, but that team were right next to me every step of the way, comforting me, consoling me, giving me education, answering my questions, all of it. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but it's like that important. So again, if you guys are interested, you're stage 1 or 2, you want to check out more about this program, reach out to them directly, or you can DM me and I can connect you with them as well. So really, really cool program. I hope you guys check it out and learn about it. And again, you guys have nothing to lose by reaching out and finding out. You're not committing to anything. It's a free consultation, but you have more to lose if you don't give yourself the opportunity to reach out and learn more about this program. It literally could be the difference of you surviving and thriving or suffering and not making it. Just keeping it honest. So again, Integrative Cancer Center of America in Tijuana.